Before we begin this video, please leave a like, share, subscribe, and turn on notifications as it helps the channel. Hello everyone, this is Straight to the Point Tech. I'm back again with a new video. I just want to say I apologize to my subscribers. I know I've been going well over a month. Let's just say life has been lifing, as they say. But I'll save what's been going on in another video. But without further ado, let's get straight to it. All right, so today's video, I want to talk about AMD FMF 2.1. So I believe 2 days ago, AMD FMF 2.1 was released. It was released very quietly on the low, but some individuals have been reporting on Facebook and on Reddit that they've got notifications via Windows. They've got notifications via the ROG Ally button in the settings. I mean, different ways, I guess. But for me, I wasn't, prompt with the setting. I actually had to go to the My Aces application to see what's been going on. And, apparently there's a AMD FMF 2.1 update. So I'll go ahead and show you all how to access it. All right, so what you want to do is I don't know if you have it on your taskbar or on your settings menu in Windows 11, but what you can do is go ahead and touch this My Aces button right here. And then it's going to populate. Give it a second. And then what will happen is you'll go ahead and see System Update. So just tap the System Update button. Now, I do have it updated already, but for you, it's going to be different. So if you don't have it updated, right, what you'll do is select Check for Updates and give it a second to go through. If you have it, it'll, say your device is up to date. If not, of course, what it'll do is it'll just say update. So you give it a second or two to update. It'll probably take about 5 minutes per se, and then your device will take some time to reboot. So just give it some time. Make sure you have it on the charger. Don't be trying to use it or do anything miscellaneous in the background. Just let it run its course, let it update, and then after it finishes updating and everything like that, you should be prompted to go back to the desktop screen. All right, now once you're back at the desktop screen after it updates, what you want to do is you'll want to go ahead and select the Start menu button, and then you want to go to the Microsoft Store. So select that button there, and then what you'll do is in the bottom left corner, you'll see Get Updates, right? Now, after you see the Get Updates button or Updates button or whatever you see right here, is going to be this cloud, Updates and Downloads. You can't miss it. It's the cloud icon before you get to library at the bottom. Select that button and then you'll select Check for Updates. Now, again, for me, I already have it updated, so I won't be prompt, but you'll see AMD Adrenalin updating, and this where you will know that the app is not only updated, but now your device will begin to support AMD Fluid Motion Frames 2.1, which is the newest iteration of the AMD Fluid Motion Frame series. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and test it out. Right now I have Hogwarts Legacy prepared to launch. So let's just go over a few settings here. Let me straighten this up for you all. Actually, let me zoom in a little bit. So let's go over some settings that I like to use. So obviously, we want AMD Fluid Motion Frames 2.1 enabled, right? I have search mode set to high. This is just to improve frame generation and just give you higher quality without like the dips in frames per second. It's just another push. I have performance mode set to quality, obviously, because I like my visuals to be nice and crispy. I have Radeon anti-lag enabled just to reduce input lag, because sometimes when you do enable a lot of these features, you do create input lag. I have Radeon Shield disabled because I don't need that. I have sharpening set to 90. Again, I do like a crispy image. And then, I have wait for vertical refresh set to off. And then under advanced, if it responds, under advanced, I have use application settings for anti-aliasing, obviously. I have anti-aliasing under multi-sampling. And then, I have microphological anti-aliasing disabled. Not sure what that is, but I don't use it. And Endoscopic filtering disabled, texture filtering quality set to high, and I have surface format optimization disabled. I have tessellation mode set to AMD optimized and then OpenGL triple buffering disabled. Now, I know you're probably asking yourself, what do all those advanced settings do? Basically, it's just, again, to make sure that you have a crispy image and the frames per second when you do, decide to launch the games with these settings enabled. You get a nice crispy image with, a good set of frames per second. All right, so as you all can see, I do have Hogwarts Legacy launched now. Now, here's the thing, folks. Remember, AMDFMF 2.1 will work flawlessly, but remember, you do have to tweak some settings in the settings menu, all right? So before, you get to the nitty gritty of things and starting the game up, let's just adjust a few settings, all right? By the way, I'm recording this video at 60 frames per second, this portion of the video, so that way you can kind of, see the fluidity of the gameplay. So what you want to do is when you get here, you'll want to go to settings, so hit the Y button. And then right now we have it set to window mode, right? So we don't want it in window mode by default. By default, I have it in window mode because I have this game downloaded on the Steam Deck and the Lenovo Legion Go. So the settings are going to be all over the place according to the last game I played. The last time I played this game on a different device, right? So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and go to a windowed full screen, hit OK. And we'll just keep this on 900 progressive. Anti-aliasing mode, we can keep it on TAA low. We got AMD FSR 1.0 here, but we don't need that. We want to use FSR 3. So let's just select FSR 3, right? Give it a second to load. Now, you can use quality or balanced or performance. I totally prefer to use balanced because you get like the perfect medium. We want to keep frame generation on, obviously. So we can see the difference in the visual fidelity. Low latency anti-lag, you can leave that on. You can keep VSync on, or you can keep this off. It just depends. And you can turn this off as well. It's totally up to you. You can keep it off for one, whatever. But anyways, keep the frame rate at uncapped, and then, motion blur off, film grain off, chromatic aberration off, depth of field off, right? And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and hit the B button, which is back, and we'll go back to the settings. And what we want to do next is we want to go to the second option, which is going to be graphic options. Make sure everything is set to low. Now, what you can do is you can set the texture quality to medium or even high. Ultra, I don't know specifically because it goes hand in hand with the settings you have. Perfectly, fit for, I guess, medium according to the settings I have. Or you can leave it off. You get more power. You may get more frames per second. But in this case scenario, let's just set it to medium, right? We'll back out of this and we'll hit A, and then we'll go ahead and start the game. All right, folks, so as you can see, I have the game loaded up. I'm recording this again in 60 frames per second. As you can see, it looks crispy. It looks very nice. Very nice update, on, Asus behalf. Now, right now, I'm running it at 30 frames per second. I'm sure if I set the settings to low, I might get more. But yeah, I just wanted you all to, see, the visual difference or the visual fidelity, rather, of what's going on. Again, it doesn't do any justice from where I'm sitting. But definitely, this is worth the update. It won't break your game or mess up your game in any way. You just get better visual fidelity, of course. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. But I want to say thank you for 260 subs. Again, I'm going to go back and get active. I'll record a separate video as far as what's going on or what happened, why I was going so long. But again, I appreciate you all for the support. I'll continue to like, share, subscribe, and turn on notifications. It means a lot to me. This is Straight to the Point Tech. I'm out. Have a great rest of your week. Peace out.